Sherry Stoner, who's in the Groundlings, which is a group of improv comedians that came to the studio over on Flower Street.
We did a little workshop at Disney for the animators, sort of teaching them how to improvise and move around and stuff like that, loosen them up. But Ron and John must have been in the audience because they had me come in and audition. Glenn Keane would have very specific ideas about how he wanted a certain part of the piece to be staged, but within that, I would improvise certain things. So they allowed me to play within the confines of what they had in mind.
We just didn't have the budget or the time to do it exactly that way. So we used video.
Our big sets were apple carts and risers. And then at the backdrop, there was a grid that's lined off with tape. That gave you a vertical and horizontal measure so that if you want to walk, you have a point of reference, parameters to look at.
We had our puppets, our props and things.
The props were just, I think, whatever they sort of could pull together that was sort of lying around. Like, they got a puppet that was about roughly the size of Flounder to Ariel.
So shooting sessions were a lot of fun. There's some pretty silly stuff we used to do.
We would discuss it with Sherry, and we'd kind of walk through it, see how it looked for camera. And we had ideas, and she had ideas. And certainly, Glenn Keane was really inspired by Sherry.
We wanted her to come up with things that we wouldn't think of.
They left it pretty much up to me to try and communicate.
Live action can really give you a leg up, so to speak.
I was nervous and I moved my hands like that sort of thing. And